What's going on, you guys? Hope you guys are having a good day wherever you may be. Today I'm going to be answering a question from a friend of mine. She wanted to ask me, she looks like she's getting into the crypto market. She's buying assets. She's starting to begin buying some of the coins that I talk about on YouTube, right? And she wanted to know why she can't buy everything, all the coins that I'm talking about, on Coinbase, all right? On Coinbase. She is having trouble finding some of the coins on Coinbase, and she wants me to answer her why that is, okay? And before I begin this video, I want to let you guys know that nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your financial counselor. What you decide to do with your money is up to you, and you need to take responsibility for your buys and your sells, okay? With that being said, let's get into the video. All right. So the first thing that we need to talk about here, guys, is that not every single coin, not every single token is on Coinbase, okay? That's why I recommend, I think I made a previous video about this before, where I recommend you guys to get 4 exchanges, open up 4, all right? Especially for the US customers. What are those 4 exchanges? It's Coinbase, which you already have, all right? That's Binance, or not Binance, Kraken, right? Kraken. Binance is for outside of the US users, all right? So you wanna have Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, and Crypto.com, okay? Those are the 4 exchanges that I recommend. Now, why do I recommend having those 4 exchanges up so that you could buy crypto? Well, for one, it allows you to have more options to onboard, to buy and to sell. Sometimes Coinbase goes down, especially at times when it's time to take profit, and on dips, all right? You want to make sure that you have more than one exchange, okay? You want to make sure that you have more than one exchange so that you're able to buy a lot of different coins, number one, and also you're able to take profits in multiple places, okay? So that's the first thing, all right? The second reason is because it gives you access to more coins. If you have 4 exchanges, if you have 4 of those exchanges that I listed before, like I said, Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, and Crypto.com, that allows you to have more access to more coins, because all the different exchanges, although they all have Bitcoin, they all have Ethereum, they all have Solana, they all have the same blue chips, they all have the same, like a lot of the coins that they all have are the same. There are some where, oh, you can't get it on Coinbase, but you can get it on Crypto.com. Or you can't get it on Crypto.com, but you can get it on Gemini. You can't get it on Gemini, but you can get it on Kraken, right? A good example would be Ondo, right? And if you want Ondo, if you want to buy Ondo directly on an exchange, you need, I believe it's just Kraken, unless something changed about that. That's why it's a good thing to open up all the different exchanges, okay? Now, the reason why all the coins aren't listed on any exchanges is because they're very new, right? The idea, and that's why I do what I do with coaching, is I want to teach you guys how to move on the blockchain safely, because there's a lot of benefits to that, right? You're able to get the coins before they get listed on the exchanges. If you get the coins before you get listed on the exchanges, then you're able to get things before everybody buys them. You guys got to think, most people who buy assets in crypto are simply just they're simply just holding their coins on the exchange, and if the coins aren't on the exchange, they're not moving around on the blockchain, right? So imagine if you can get access to coins, right? Imagine if you can get access to coins before they get listed on the exchange. That's where all the gains are. By the time it gets listed on the exchange, it's already up 10, 20, 30x, right? And if you take shots on the blockchain, then you're able to get these coins. If you can move around on the blockchain, you're able to get these coins before they get listed on the exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken and stuff like that. So just that's another thing to keep in mind, right? Basically, in order to get listed on Coinbase or any centralized exchange, you need to pay the money up front, or your coin or token just needs to have a ton of demand to where it's profitable for them to list your coin, right? Because you got to think, to them, they want to make money too, and they're going to make money on trading fees, right? So if your coin is in demand and has enough volume and has enough certain metrics that they like to see, to where listing your coin or listing that coin will make money for them, that's when they'll list that coin, right? So just a few things to keep in mind. So what I would recommend for you, okay, what I would recommend for you is to open up more than just Coinbase, okay? If you want to get exposure to other coins besides the coins that are listed on Coinbase, I would recommend Kraken, I would recommend Gemini, and I would recommend crypto.com, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is I would learn to move money on chain, okay? I'm pretty sure that you want to do that safely with somebody to help you so that you don't end up getting scammed or losing your money, okay? And you know how to contact me from there, all right? So that's what I would recommend to you, all right? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm feeling a little off today. I'm going through a dopamine detox. It's day 2 or 3, so feeling a little bit abnormal, but I still wanted to make a video and answer your question, all right? And I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys have a good Easter Sunday. Bless up. Thank you.